What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the No Script Podcast. And today we have a very special guest who is back from New Zealand. You guys seen him a few times before. You guys seem to love him, so we had to fly him back. He kind of flew himself, but we're here. Please welcome Adhemz, Mr. Sigma Man.
Wait, where is he?
Can you put the mic closer to him?
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
He's back. The Sigma's back.
What's poppin', Z gang?
I forgot to put my hat on. Look at my hair, dude.
No, you always look that ugly.
Should we just end?
We just cut the stream right now.
All right. Well, Adam came around a very special time, the time of the Super Bowl. We're just getting straight into it. Let's just talk
I didn't even know it was a Super Bowl this week.
because you guys don't have football out there, do you? It's like
We have rugby. That's like the closest thing.
yeah, which is some people say more physical than
It's way more
football.
physical because there's no guards or armor or anything. You just kind of have to go there, rip your ears off if you're not lucky.
So for those of you who don't know, in rugby they rip your ears off with no armor.
Yeah, literally, like I'm not legit not kidding. Most of them have like their ears are gone like boxers.
No, like I've seen the clips of it.
Yeah.
Like it's like a bigger ball. If someone's coming at you, like kind of kick it, right? You just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in football, you got to take the hit. You can't get rid of the ball. But is it rugby season out there?
I have no idea. I should know this, and I don't keep up with anything that's going on.
Do you guys have like a rugby Super Bowl?
We have the
finals?
final. Yeah, we have something to do with that.
And how many teams are there?
Probably more than one.
I feel like I'm quizzing you and I know just as much as you do on the topic.
There's definitely more than one.
Okay. I mean, do you know anything about the Super Bowl right now? What a great guess.
It's like the worst guess you've ever had.
All right. But you obviously know the whole situation with it. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Oh yeah, I know that because of Ellie.
Who's winning? Do you think that has a role?
Taylor Swift is winning. So I feel like people...
All right, guys, heard it here. Let's hear your take on the Super Bowl. Who's winning?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is winning the Super Bowl. Dude, there's a lot of like speculations, a lot of like the what's it called? Like the betting world. All of this whole world was like speculating wins based on if Taylor Swift is there or not.
Oh yeah, I can imagine because, like, if you think about it, if you think about how superstitious people get when they're emotional about an event, they will use like the sun is a little bit to the left today, so that means I have 10% extra luck. Like people will find any excuse to find some kind of answer.
Now, do you think in these moments people are looking for a positive or a negative more so when they come across an answer? Like if it's like the time of the Super Bowl, are they like, oh, the sun is a little to the left? I'm looking for positive signs. The sun is to the left. That's a good thing. Or are they like, I'm looking for negative
because
signs?
Most of them are betting, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, even if you, I assume.
Or most people are not even, I don't mean financially, but I mean, some people are probably financially betting, but I mean, most people are emotionally betting. Like they hope their sentimental team wins. Like their hometown, they're hoping that thing wins. So they're going to be as superstitious and paranoid as possible. Like a bird shat on me today. That means my favorite team's going to win. Like people will find those kind of things. Mm-hmm. And so if Taylor Swift is sitting in a specific spot, if she's like this many meters close to this post, that means this team is winning. Like someone will make up something like that just to find some excuse to have their hopes up.
Are you one of those people?
No. I'm very logical. No.
So you think that has no like in like reality, right? Like let's say like your significant other is at the game.
Yeah.
You tend to either like, depending on the person, if you're nervous, you might play worse. But if they're like, if it's like you're like, I don't know, some people might play better. Some people might like mess up because they're nervous. I think it just depends.
However, but that's your own subconscious induced behaviors. If someone like, you might think they don't affect you, but maybe they'll change your thoughts just enough that your heart rate changes at a certain pace that makes you do something different. And then you lose or win based on that.
Now, do you think in this case, for example, looking at the history of Taylor Swift being at Travis Kelce's games, if you look at like the numbers of like, oh man, like Travis really did play better when she's there, does that change the way you feel like, okay, maybe this is a good sign?
Yes, because he's probably got that pressure on him. Like if he loses the game and she's there, that's bad PR for both of them. Like, oh, she's bad luck for him. And then people will take that rumor and run with it. However, she only ever writes breakup songs. So maybe that's the reason they break up. Maybe she is bad luck.
The Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He loses the Super Bowl and they break up.
Yeah,
Taylor
and then
writes a
she
song
gets to
about it.
write another hit song.
You know what would have been the most ideal situation here?
For you to leave. Just get out.
You know what would have been the second most ideal situation here? No, if the Lions made it. Did you see Eminem in their last game when Detroit played? Eminem was at the game because Eminem's from Detroit, right?
Yeah.
You didn't see the whole thing of him flipping off the 49ers fans?
No.
Dude, this
That
dude
would've
is
been
like,
funny.
he has his own booth with his friends. And like the fans are cheering. He's up the whole time. Like the Lions are up the whole time. And he's over there flipping off the fans, flipping off the players, yelling at fans of the other team. Like just being Eminem, doing Eminem things, right? Last second, they lose. Eminem's team is out. But I think it would have been so ideal if it was the Chiefs versus the Lions, Eminem versus Taylor Swift. And then they would have come out with a collab afterwards.
Dude, they're two polar opposites in their songs. That would be perfect.
Yeah.
That would be sick. And then they collab, and then that song would be like money.
I mean, like Taylor Swift talks about breaking up with Eminem. Eminem talks about murder.
He'll talk about murdering Taylor Swift.
All right, you heard it here. Taylor Swift is winning the Super Bowl. Do you really think the Chiefs are going to win? Chiefs and 49ers. Do you know anything about them?
I don't know, but I think this is a good opportunity for her to break up.
All right,
So
done.
because she's gonna write a hit song.
All right, so
How long have her relationships started? Like lasted?
I don't even know what relationship she's been in.
There you go. Because they've been so short. I'm sorry, Ali, but it's just logically, like for her career, she's
They
probably
end before
looking for
they
drama.
start.
Yeah.
Oh, you think she's like that? I think
No,
she's
like because they did admit that them dating was a PR publicity stunt. They admitted it. Like it's not even a conspiracy. They're like, yeah, this is for our fans to collab because they literally admitted that it was a collab.
a collab on what?
Just for social media, for drama, like
I
for
like how you call it a collab.
yeah, like it's
Everything's turning into a collab. These
yeah,
days,
it's like
huh?
me and Ali collabing, but no, but seriously, because since they admitted that, maybe she like maybe this opportunity would be a bigger deal if he lost, and then she'd like break up and write. So I don't know, something like that. I don't know.
Oh, wow, that's
I'm
interesting.
going off the charts. Like none of this has any evidence.
This should be a reality show, honestly. Like, imagine if this whole thing was filmed behind the scenes. Them
People
at
would
home,
watch.
huh?
People would watch.
I might
Taylor
watch.
Swift would, like her fans are.
Brittany
fucking,
would
like,
watch for sure.
Dude, her
Brittany would
fans
be
will.
having
Her fans will
that
fucking
on for sure.
find you.
Your mom just became a member.
Yeah, we got a member. Thanks, Mom.
You paid her, Mom. Here's
She invoices me. Oh man, now I could buy the Apple Vision Pro.
no.
How much are memberships? $1?
Yeah.
3,499.
I beat you. Mine are 99 cents.
Mine are 99.
Oh, damn
right? Right?
Join now.
Join now. Become a member. Get out of Adam's basement.
Don't give them hope.
On the topic of the Apple Vision Pro, we just made a video about that
That
yesterday.
was funny. I haven't seen this guy in 3 months. First thing we do is bust out a long form video about Apple Vision Pros.
And you know what's the funniest thing? Am I allowed to talk about some financial decisions we've been making?
Oh yeah. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so Adam rented a house. I won't say how much, but it's a good amount to like rent this house. Me and him are talking about renting a Lambo for a video. Like we're booking these studio sets. Like there's one in Vegas. It's a water park. We're thinking about that. We're thinking about this set. So we just been like spending money. Obviously, it's like to make videos.
It's for production.
It's for production.
Putting it back into YouTube. We're
Right.
not having fun. We're working.
On that note, we made a video with the Apple Vision Pro yesterday, and we went the cheapest possible route. I bought $14 snow ski goggles.
Literally ski goggles. But they look accurate. The only difference is the color. But they actually, from a distance, I was like, these are Apple Vision Pros.
Yeah, so I mean,
Why would we buy them? They're
$3,500.
They literally cost like a good car, like an average car, like a Toyota Corolla.
they're like, it's like a car, okay car, not so great. This, you should just walk.
just catch the bus. Apple Vision Pro on the bus.
Oh man, who else in this Lambo with me? There's like 40 people looking at this crackhead in the back. It turns out it's ski goggles. He's really just like out of his mind.
He's just hallucinating. But
I don't see, like, it's cool. I'll give you that. It's cool. The stuff you could do on the Apple Vision Pro, what I've seen, like,
it's cool, but it's dystopian.
it's also creepy because I saw this video of this guy at a coffee shop replying to emails, and like, you know, coffee shops are like kind of intimate. Everything's like kind of like close. And like this dude's emails are like next to him, so he like stares at the person next to him to go through his email.
Just imagine, I just go slap someone out of the way.
It's like, you want to discard this email?
Someone was standing there. That's the thing. Like,
Knock their coffee.
I'm
out
wondering
of their hand.
if that becomes, if it's a hype and it dies down and it's gone, like VR was a while back. But if this thing actually catches on and becomes mainstream and normal, like a phone or an Apple Watch, I wonder if there's going to be regulations, because I've seen people crossing the street with these.
Worse, I've seen someone driving with it.
Oh yeah, and that like
driving a
there's
Cybertruck
got to
with
be regulations on that thing, because eventually someone's going to get an accident. Who's liable? Not Apple, because I guarantee you there's a liability waiver in their contract to buy one.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be something the way they're doing the phones, texting while driving. Now they're like no face objects, because they don't even let you wear headphones when you drive. So I think
what's
there's
no face object?
No, I'm saying they're eventually going to come out with a law that says nothing on your face when you drive. But then I guess
Oh,
the
yeah,
problem
yeah.
goes into like you were saying yesterday. What if they do become the size of sunglasses and eventually become the size of contacts? Now you really don't know what's going on, you know?
They already have the contacts.
But I think at that point, people aren't going to be driving.
Oh yeah. That self-driving is going to be. But can we talk about that whole self-driving thing?
No,
Because
let's
when
not.
it gets to the point where people aren't driving, think about, again, goes back to the dystopian thing. Think about how dystopian that is. Like, you're behind on your bill this month. We're going to drive you to the repo.
Your car just takes you, dude, instead of
Yeah.
getting towed.
No, that's actually something similar actually happened. Do you want to get into that
Yeah.
for a little? Okay, so not the car thing, but
Well, let me make a comment about the car thing.
Go.
Imagine you're parked
You're done.
illegally. You're parked illegally.
yeah.
The time hits that like no more parking on
your
that
car
street.
will just
Your
drive
car
itself
just
back.
leaves and goes into the lot, and then you got to go pay and get it out. There's no more tow trucks.
Yeah.
There's no way that becomes a thing.
No, it's going to become, I guarantee you.
Did you see the video of the cop trying to give a ticket to the car, and like it's like a really high tech car, so it does everything to avoid the cop giving a ticket. Like the windshield wiper starts turning on, it starts spraying the cop, and then just starts driving. And this cop is like chasing
What
the
the
car.
fuck? I've never,
It
that's
like
funny.
spins the block,
I'm
so
not
you come
surprised.
back and then you get it. All right, go ahead. Where were you going?
Okay, so this is a real story. This is kind of scary and it's extremely dystopian. And this, by the way, this happened literally like not far from here. I forgot where specifically, but this lady who was all for this stuff, like she had the chip in her palm installed. She had a few things installed on her body to be contactless as possible. And she would like vlog on how she would pay for things by waving the Whole Foods scanner. You know how Whole Foods had the palm scanner now?
Yeah.
Yeah, she had that, but her apartment also had the palm scanner.
So everything
So
was just
everything
with her
was
hand.
palm scan. Her bank account, her car key, her apartment, everything was that. One day on Twitter, she retweeted and commented about a controversial topic. And somehow, because the thing is linked to Amazon, so that had access to all her accounts. Because of that, she had lost her she was I forgot what the word was, but she was like locked out of her own bank account, apartment, and car one day because she retweeted and commented on a controversial post. And then it counted as a hate crime, therefore it was illegal. And then she was crying and then vlogging about how hard her life has been and she was warning people not to get it after being so pro all about, like her channel and her TikTok, everything was all about that lifestyle. Then she was crying on camera outside of her apartment because she wasn't being let in because she was like flagged as a hate crime into her own bank account in her own apartment.
Whoa.
Because she had ditched her card, her keys and everything to have the thing installed in her palm.
It's kind of
How
weird.
fucked up is that? And this lady could not have been an actor because I watched the videos all the way through. It was all legit. And she was like legit, like crying, regretting her choices. And she was like, and it was so creepy. Like, and then, but the way I know it wasn't fake is the story just like every like news thing, news reporter, all of those people just rejected her story. They weren't allowed to talk about it.
That's really weird.
That's like, imagine how scary that is when it gets to that point and you can't drive your car.
Yeah, I mean, there's the self-driving cars just came to LA. Like they were just a thing in, I think, San Francisco and a couple other states they were doing it, but it just came to LA. Like there's this company that's just full self-driving.
It's not for you. It's so that if you want to go somewhere you shouldn't go, they won't let you. That's what I think.
So here's a video I saw. Another video I saw was this car, there's people in the back of it. It pulls up and there's a cop. The street's closed and the cop is like giving directions. And the people in the back are like, what are we supposed to do? You know, like the car's not moving. It's like, I think that's another problem it's going to get into, you know, like what if there's like roadblocks?
Yeah. I mean, no, the system can get smart enough to start detecting that. They can program that easily. Yeah. But that's not the issue. The issue is when like, let's say, how do I explain this? I mean, there shouldn't be a reason for you to be getting arrested, but let's say there's a warrant out for your arrest, whether it's a mistake or not.
Yeah.
You get into your car, you're trying to go to work. It's locked. Your steering wheel gets locked. We're taking you to the nearest police station.
Oh man.
Like, what are you going to do? You're locked. And that lady
I don't know
already
if it's ever going to get to that point.
They wanted to though. Think about how crazy those people in power, their greed and hunger for power, and they're already corrupt. How much more do they want to shit on poor people? Like there's psychopaths who want it, but people will eventually start picking up on it and rejecting it.
All right, if
but
it gets to that point, I'll be like, all right, you were right.
I hope not. I hope I'm not right. Like that's not what I want, but I'm saying that's a potential direction that they're trying to like, you know, like wolf in sheep's clothing type of shit. Like, hey guys, look, you don't have to drive anymore. You don't have to drive anymore.
Yeah, the whole thing is creepy. I mean, let's talk about because I did see the Apple Vision Pro person driving the Cybertruck, which is like full futuristic. Yeah. You know, like everything about that like screams like future, whether it's for good or for bad. But I just thought it was so interesting. Like, what is he looking at? Like, what do you need to see when you drive, right?
Especially if it's like it's most likely not going to be more than a 20-minute drive. I
mean, regardless of how long it is, like even if like you want to just not have anything up and you just want to have the glasses on, like what's the point? Like it's just darker.
Oh no!
Like what could you be like doing on that like makes it worth it while you drive?
It's literally just dopamine. Like people who always need to be doing something when there's too much space to think.
Yeah.
Just dopamine.
Yeah, it's
like the same reason people vape. They just need to be hitting something no matter what, whether it's a visual stimulation or an oral stimulation.
So do you personally think, like we talked about the Apple Vision Pro, what are your thoughts on the Cybertruck?
It depends. Like what's it for?
Driving.
What's special about it?
It's a car. It's a Tesla. I mean, it's like a truck that they're trying to advertise as a pickup truck. That's not the price of an expensive pickup truck, I guess. That's electric.
What's the price of it?
What are they starting at, like 70,000 right now? 60,000? Look it up. No, I promise you. I think but those don't come in until next year. The ones that are coming this year are like 90, 100,000 that you see on the streets right now.
But that's the thing. Like, what's so special about them?
Like, I mean, it's just like a future.
Is it just?
It's just a pickup truck, electric pickup truck, pretty much. Right, Armand?
I mean,
yeah.
What's it starting at?
I just feel like the people.
So starts at 80. Yeah.
Here's the problem. It's like the average person who likes Teslas will get it, but I feel like people who actually need trucks and pickup trucks don't like electric stuff anyways. So it's like, it's kind of like appropriating truck culture onto the road. Because if anything, it just looks cool. Like it's like an aesthetic thing.
No, it's definitely always been a conversation. I think even getting into electric cars, like now it's obviously worse because it's getting into like pickup trucks. When people think pickup trucks, they think gas, diesel.
Yeah.
They think this, that.
Yeah.
But I think that was the conversation when regular electric cars were becoming a thing too. They're like, oh, we're not going to have noise. We're not going to have this. We're not going to have that. And then it slowly gets adapted into culture. I think that's going to take it's going to be a process. I mean, the other thing with the Tesla trucks is now they're not like Brittany was telling me, I don't know if you guys heard, you're not allowed to sell
Yeah,
your
that's another
Cybertruck
dystopian
for like
thing.
a year or two, right?
Oh, wait, well, a year or two.
I think it's like they're just trying to make people not buy it now and just start selling it, resell it, and make the value higher. They just want them to be the ones selling it pretty much.
That makes sense. But can you not sell it forever?
What's the rule? Do you know that, Armand?
Because if you can't sell it forever, then it's even more dystopian. It's like you can't share cars, you can't sell cars, you can only give it back to the big corporation and then take it from the big corporation.
I mean, the whole other thing was, I think they were trying to pass something where like cars have to be a certain color kind of thing too.
Dude, that's exactly what I mean. Because then it's like, then everything's gonna be gray or a certain shade.
Like going back into time, it seems like, right?
Yeah, it's just that's what I mean. It's exactly what I was talking about before. It's like they're trying to get everyone to just become a barcode instead of their own unique individual self.
You never know. This might come one day. This is like gray and white.
Fuck no. No. This like imagine if your car was just gray, black, or white instead of the blue and pink that it is now.
All right, here we go. According to the no resale clause in the Foundation Series Cybertrucks, you cannot sell the Cybertruck for the first year after delivery. If you do it, you can only sell it to Tesla. Otherwise, you agree to pay the EV maker a $50,000 fine or as much as you made from the sale if it's more than that.
Just prove my point. It's starting to get dystopian. It's like there's no more trading, no more peer-to-peer like connection. It's just like barcode to corporation. By barcode, I mean the human, because they're just treating people like barcodes now.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, but
I do like the Cybertruck though.
Yeah, like the Cybertruck, I can see why it's cool because it literally looks like it's out of a video game. But it's like, but again, people who drive trucks are like diesel men, like people who want to burn gas, who want to see the black CO2 shit coming out of their car.
Well, now, on that note, they also now they've launched the 18 wheeler, whatever it is, Tesla.
That thing I actually like because they showed their braking capability and it's so much better than normal trucks. That thing can just go like this, whereas a normal diesel truck, you need like a countryside to start braking.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's
like,
why they have all those like dugouts to like, oh no, if you're slipping, go 8 miles off the side of the road here.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, but also it's good because I mean those cars are traveling like thousands of miles at time. So it's like now you just take away all that gas.
Yeah. So there's less smoke in the air and less fog.
I mean, then it goes to the conversation of is electric worse than gas, which I guess it was a debate. Like to create an electric car takes more energy, more this, more that than it would. Huh?
For now, yeah.
Because, I agree.
Because we're still in the diesel era trying to get electric resources. But do you know what the solution is going to be?
Walking?
Yes. No, but do you know what the solution? This is, again, I'm going off the rails right now. But the solution is going to be like, oh, sorry, guys. Electric wasn't actually the solution. Now we're going to give you hydrogen devices.
I mean, they're already coming out with water-powered stuff.
Do you know what the water-powered works? How it works? It's hydrogen. Hydrogen is like the cheapest thing in the universe. When you get hydrogen to burn, what comes out? Steam. So technically, you're just cooling the air. So it actually does solve the climate issue, if there is one, while also not needing so much diesel trucks to get electric lithium resources for Teslas. So this right now, I feel like this is like the first trial and error of steering away from gas and diesel. And then they're eventually going to be like, oh, wait, hydrogen was actually the solution. And then it's going to be mostly hydrogen and electric. And then that's actually going to help the environment.
Interesting.
No more smoke in the air and shit.
I mean, that's probably, we're thinking, what, 100 years from now?
Oh, no. It's like 105.
Yeah. Well, you might never see it unless there's something that can make us live forever, which there is, but they're not giving to us.
Do you want to live forever? Think about how depressing that might be. Like how, like
I'm 20% of the way in, so I don't know yet.
Trust me, I've done it before. You do not want to live forever. It is annoying.
You get reincarnated as like a snail.
No, reincarnation's fine because then at least you lose your memories and you learn new lessons.
Would you want to come back as a snail?
No, fuck no. Hell no. Cut the feed.
What's like the worst thing to come back as?
Probably a worm. You can't see.
Worms can't see?
No. Just imagine being underground. You can't see. All you can do is...
You're like, dang, dude, I was a YouTuber in the past life.
Oh, no. The worst thing to come back as is probably Kia Nalbandi. Block him now. Unsubscribe.
Dude, he's like, man, I used to have millions of dollars in my past life. And he sees this kid come and grab him and start ripping him to pieces.
Is that a skit?
And then I see you. I'm a worm. You're reincarnated as like a multi-billionaire. And I'm a worm in your yard.
My kid ripping you up.
And you're taking pictures of him. Adam, no!
My son's first hunt.
You have a hunting rifle hunting worms. You're loading it up for your son. You see me trying to get away.
So unnecessary. Why are you a worm? Would you still love me if I was a worm? That takes that to a whole new level.
Oh, man. Right when the sun shoots me with the hunting rifle, you get like a little shock feeling in your body. You're like, and then you just never think about it again. And that's the end of me. And then I come back as a burglar and I rob your house.
How long am I alive for? I would have to be still. In my mind, the next life too. Like,
no, I'm saying like you kill the worm, but then the worm now becomes this guy who goes after you.
How long do I have to be alive for that to happen? You have to be a full-grown man.
No, this is you reincarnated as a multi-billionaire.
Yeah, but while I was a multi-billionaire, you were still a worm. So where did that guy?
It just depends how long reincarnation actually takes. Like, is it right away?
I don't know. Is there a book?
I guess that is true because then I'd have to like grow up.
Yeah, you'd have to grow up.
Spawn.
You'd have to like become one of my son's friends or something. Oh my God, he's been planning this all along.
Oh, that's good. And then you come back, and then I come back,
and it's just like, fuck it, we can stop now.
Yeah, let's.
And we like hold hands and walk up to heaven or something. It's like a movie. And cut. It's Peter Jackson directing the whole thing.
With Morgan Freeman's voice in the background the whole time.
He's God.
I'm Morgan Freeman at that point. All right. Whew, deep breath. Did you hear people are eating toothpicks?
Yes. How are they? Why are you frying toothpicks? What's going on? First Tide Pods and now... Stop. Just eat food.
To play devil's advocate, they look pretty appetizing. Armand, pull it up.
This is why we have problems.
No, I'm not saying I'm eating it. I'm not saying I've tried it.
You've just endorsed
Please don't try it. I'm saying realistically, look at this picture. It doesn't look like toothpicks. That's what I'm saying.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
Kid sees it. Mama.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's really dumb. Just look at the picture though. Like it's interesting.
What do I search up?
Fried toothpicks. Please don't do this. Armand's spelling is
Nice.
Grilled toothpicks. Wait.
What am I looking
yeah, like go on images. Let me read it. Videos of people snacking on deep fried green starch toothpicks have gone viral on South Korean social media. This trend has even prompted the South Korean Food and Drug Safety Ministry to issue a warning against the practice. So now go to the pictures of it.
In 2024, we'll have flying cars. 2024, people have to be warned not to eat toothpicks.
this, bro?
It's like disgusting, right? Like I'm saying, it looks like a bag of chips, which is the problem.
They're kind of good.
Ali.
These are just pieces of wood?
So it's literally like they have like weird green toothpicks, I guess, in Korea, and they're just frying those.
What the
And
hell
like
is
adding
going on?
starch to it and making them look like crispy whatever. What is Texas toothpicks recipe? It's made its way
There's
to the
already
US.
recipes.
Yeah.
Toothpicks from the West.
No, that's got to be a legit thing.
Oh, that's an actual food. They just
Yeah,
call
yeah.
it after toothpicks. But we're talking about real toothpicks.
Which is crazy.
Like, what happens to the wood? Does it get soft? Like, what? How
Like-
is this? How is any of this safe? Like, imagine getting splinters in your stomach.
They were like, y'all were making fun of us for eating dog. We got one better. Let's fry wood. Yeah, like I'm telling you. It genuinely looks appetizing.
You need to stop.
I gotta leave.
He's eating toothpicks.
A pack falls out of my pocket. It's already packaged.
What is that? Why did you get toothpicks on the way here?
Oh, I had to brush my teeth. You're like, you have dentures. Yeah, that's I wouldn't. Where, dude? I spilled water all over me before this podcast. So if it looks like I've peed, you see that?
He peed.
I peed.
He peed.
I
He's
definitely-
just trying to cover it up.
I definitely peed. There's my phone. Oh man, I wish we could show this, but we can't. I'll tell you guys to look at it because it's really hilarious. Armand probably knows about it. But the NBA 2K15 voice actors, you know what I'm talking about? Dude, I wish we could pull it up. We can't pull it up for you guys. So after, like, go watch it on your own time. Dude, it's literally like the worst voice acting. Can I just gonna play it on my phone.
I'm sorry, who are you?
It's voice actors from the NBA game back in 2015, but it's legit NBA players voicing them. And like certain guys, like just obviously are like reading the script while their actor in the game is like talking.
What?
Who had thought about what? That a young buck like you could actually do the right thing and avoid getting his sorry butt kicked out the game.
He told me to chill.
Sounds like a wise fella to win in this league. You need all hands on deck. Good call. Check it.
You see what I'm saying, dude? He's reading. Like the dude is like reading the script while his like character is talking.
Dude, I could have done that better for free.
Time will tell if you can't help or not.
The players, on the other hand, are going to reserve judgment.
How's that?
You got all the skill to make a contribution, but the proof will come between the lines. Tonight, time will tell if you can help or not.
You can literally.
Yeah, so that we can get easy looks. You got it?
Like imagine your teammates trying to pump you up in the game, and all you hear is, "Tonight we're gonna win if you put your heart into it."
Yo, can I see that like script? Seriously, there's better voice acting in Roblox and Fortnite than this.
I guess I understand that they want the players to like be the voice of it, but I feel like, I mean, it is 2015 in that game, but I'm saying like you could just hire a voice actor that just like
Yeah, that puts some
makes
power
the
into
game
it.
look better.
Yeah.
It's cool having the actual player. I get it, but it's just hilarious how they're just mumbling the whole time. I've come a long way. We might play some video games today if you guys want to watch.
Oh yeah, we're okay. Z Gang, phone. Later today, we're gonna be streaming. What are we streaming today? What game are we definitely doing Fortnite?
We'll do Fortnite.
Okay, we're gonna be streaming Fortnite later on.
We're having a 1v1, not 2K.
Oh, and a 1v1 on 2K with Armand
Okay, so let's go.
and Ali.
I'm gonna go back a little bit to the Super Bowl because I definitely wanted to talk about Super Bowl prices because
yeah.
we didn't talk about the ticket prices.
Oh my God.
which are outrageous right now. There was a. Did you hear about it?
I only ever learnt about Super Bowl prices from Ali like literally a few days ago.
Dude, so
Like-
there's.
I thought at most like $500 or something, like a normal concert ticket.
Okay, so it starts at like what, few grand, 5,000. No, but I'm saying like there's like certain ones like on the end zone of like the team, like whatever. Like,
Isn't it like $2 million for a suite?
so it's like $2.5 million for this one suite. That's like just ridiculous. That's just corporations just buying a suite for like their employees. But I'm saying like for the average person, like a certain like little tiny couch thing right there is like $1 million, $700,000 for like 7 people. Like that's like at that point it's like kind of ridiculous. Even if you're like really into football and you're on the end zone where you could barely see the game. I guess like if you're standing up and looking over people, there's more booths in front of you. Like there's more couches in front of you.
I feel like it's not even about that. I feel like they're more likely to just have screens in there to watch it from there.
No, it's not. It's outside. It's on the field. The ones I'm talking about are
okay.
on
Never
the
mind,
field.
never mind.
They're the really expensive ones. You're right. They're inside, and there's definitely TVs and stuff. But the one look, let me show you this. Like they're literal couch. Arma, can you try to pull it up? Look up Super Bowl end zone couches or something like that. Dude, they're literally like it's impossible to see the game from there. No, not Oculus. Couches.
Devil's advocate, when I went, I had a lot of fun.
You had what?
I had a lot of fun.
Did you spend $2 million to go?
At least I hope not.
Okay, I guess it's not showing. So I'm what I'm saying is like, yeah, Super Bowl's great and all, but like to pay $700,000 to not see the game from the end zone, just don't go.
Dude, I can pay no money and just go on YouTube right now and watch highlights.
Yeah, okay, dude. Even better, you can just watch the game.
Just watch the game.
Just go to your friend. Go to a sports bar or
if
something.
you think about it, though, yeah, sports bar is probably more entertaining. But if you think about it, would it just be a flex from rich people? Like, look at me, I can afford this.
It's definitely a flex for
It's
rich
just like-
people. If you're sitting where you can't watch the game, it's
just because it's expensive. Because I know a lot of rich people who do that kind of stuff.
You know, it's also probably like a tax write-off for companies. It's probably just a bunch of stuff that come together.
Yeah.
It's like we're
Definitely tax
sending our
write-off.
employees here. We're doing this for them. Even on another note, like we're taking our clients that we work for to the game. We're gonna sit them here.
Yeah, that's different. Actually, yeah, clients and stuff, that's different. But for people who just do it for the sake of doing it, I feel like that's purely like just shallow. Like,
I don't think anyone's doing it just to do it at that price value.
no, there's got to be some. There's got to be some rich people who just like to shit on people. Like,
But that's also not just doing it. That's also for a reason.
oh yeah, that
There's
reason,
no
yeah.
like I don't.
No
I think
one's
there's
just like, I'm
such
bored, I'm gonna do this.
Such a low percentage of people that are just football fans, strictly just football fans that are paying $2 million to watch a game. There's always a purpose behind
Yeah.
it if it's that much money, you know.
Yeah. Because I know someone who can actually afford it, and they would never in a million years do that. And they like watching football. Like they would never.
And I don't want to hear comments of you guys saying, "Oh no, we wouldn't." You guys are not paying $2 million to watch this. If you are watching, but yeah, no, I think there's always a purpose when
Yeah.
it comes to that much. Like, sure, like $15,000 to take your family to watch at a normal seat.
That's different, yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
like you save up money. You're like, we're gonna go to the Super Bowl this year. We've been saving up. That makes sense if you're like a legit like diehard football fan.
Yeah.
But yeah, should we go?
Oh, I already booked us all tickets.
You booked us all the really expensive ones.
No, the 2 million suite.
That's it.
Yeah.
So there's a $2.5 million one.
Oh god.
Maybe next year.
No. I'll just get another one.
It's also in Vegas, which is great. Like I think it's also funny. Like I don't think there was like a rule that like no one from either team is allowed in the casinos until after the game. Did you hear about that?
No. Why? Why? What?
I mean, they don't want them to like, I guess, gamble and like lose their minds before the game, before the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because then,
Like they don't want like the assistant coach drawing up some crazy play after he's like lost millions of dollars gambling, you know?
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just don't like gambling as a whole.
Yeah, just don't gamble.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, Austin McBroom. We
Okay.
gotta get into
who's Austin McBroom?
You don't even know who Austin McBroom is? The Ace family.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, the Ace family on YouTube. I
I'm
mean,
sure I've heard about the Ace family. Yeah.
it's them, it's the couple, and then they're all their kids. And then lately, something happened. I don't know exact details, but they got divorced. And
Like for a publicity stunt? Or?
I don't know. See, I'll tell you what I know based off what I've seen,
Okay.
and you be the judge of what's going on.
Okay.
Because you don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
So they got divorced. She, I guess, moved out. He moved out. And
Just left the kids in there?
the kids are just in the house still. No. So, what ended up happening was now he's posting like 150, 200 Snapchats a day. He's definitely on the Snapchat
Oh,
program.
or he's trying to get into it.
No, he's on it.
Oh.
He's definitely on it. And it's like the most wild. Like you see what these streamers are posting, trying to get like build drama, this,
Oh,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So first day he
Streamer
posts a
drama.
story. He's like, "Hey, I just bought a house on the same street as my ex." That was the first thing he posts. And he's showing off this multi-million-dollar house. He's like, "She lives right next to me. I had to move in right here to be closer to the kids." It seems like that. Next day, a couple days go by. "Hey guys, I just bought this RV on the same street as her. I had to move into this RV." He's in this little tiny mobile home, supposedly on the same street she lives on, so that he can watch the kids and stuff. I don't know. Like his kids are there, so he's trying to he's like, "I got this little table here. It's enough room for all the kids." It's like this little tiny booth in the RV. It comes off super I'm so confused.
It comes off. Wait, hold on. Because
Halftime break. Go ahead.
okay, to me, because I don't know anything about this, it comes off as three potential things, or three things altogether. Number one, drama for views, obviously. Number two, midlife crisis. Number three, that stalking X syndrome.
Okay, let's move on, and then we'll see, because I don't know either. I don't know what's going on. And then he gets a job at like CVS or something, some place. He just ends up like getting a job.
Wait, is this Ace Family on YouTube?
Yeah, I mean,
did she get custody of the YouTube program? Why would you work at CVS after that?
That was my question too. In the divorce, who gets the channel?
Yeah,
but then I don't know any detail. What I'm telling you guys is what I see.
Okay.
And on his stories, it's like him and his brother in their RV. He's just like, I don't want to say losing his mind, but it just looks like, you know how like an Aiden Ross with like the 21 Savage incident with all this stuff. You saw all that. Like, I don't know like what's real. I don't want to say it's all fake. I don't know what's real, what's staged, what's scripted. Because then 21 Savage comes out with this whole card brand selling cards, selling like playing cards after that whole incident with
wait,
Aiden
really?
Ross. Yeah, like was it a publicity stunt to sell his stuff? Did he do it because it got publicity? It makes me wonder. And then it goes into this now, like streaming is becoming so big, and like all these the things that blow up are drama. So like, is this like staged? Is the divorce staged? Is the post-divorce stage? What's not?
I think the divorce wasn't staged, because did he actually get an RV and come around and start working in TVS and stuff?
No, I mean, it's a Snapchat story. No, none of this is like it's me and you. Like me and you could rent a set tomorrow. Me and you could have an RV outside my place by tomorrow if we really wanted to.
But is he actually working at CVS?
I mean, he has a uniform. Like, what does that say? Like, if you think if me and you could probably convince the internet that one of us went to jail.
Easily.
Now, how?
Dude, in fact.
How hard would it be to convince someone that you got a job at like Target?
Easy.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying it's fake. I'm just saying, who knows?
You never know.
Let me pull up a story right now. Let's just see what his story. Yeah, go ahead.
Especially because this is what happens when a lot of people, when their YouTube channels start dying out, they do something stupid. Like, for example, Dream.
Dude.
Dream's views were dipping when he, just before he revealed his face, because that was supposed to save him. Is that him?
The first story on his Snapchat is him crying on a tree right now.
Can I see?
Look at how small the
Put your
bar.
brightness up.
They can't see when the brightness up. Look how small the bar up top is on how many stories he's posted today.
Dude, that's literally 100 stories.
No, that's more. No, click through them. That's definitely like 300. That bar doesn't move when you click it.
Holy,
it might even be more. Like, let me see. Let me see what he's. Just like go through and see what he's doing today. I don't know.
I don't know why this keeps happening.
I'm saying it like this. If this is a publicity stunt, he's doing a great job.
He's got to be a really good actor, or he's going crazy like FouseyTube. Why is he in a Lambo? This has to be acting. This is a YouTuber. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'll just tell you guys what I'm seeing right now. He's in a cowboy outfit at the gas station. Now he's in a Bentley. He was in a Lambo a couple stories ago. Now he's looking at like buses, I guess. Now he's back in his RV. This is him in his RV. So for those of you who know about the whole McBroom situation, what do you guys think is going on?
yeah. Comment down below and we'll see you next. I'm kidding. I got this.
Because I'm genuinely curious. And then he like the other day he like had his ex-wife's blanket or something, and he was like, "This reminds me of her, so I'm gonna sleep with it." It's like
That's tacky.
I don't know. I think he's doing a great job if this is fake.
I really hope it's fake. I don't like it when people go through this stuff.
Yeah.
Unlike most people, I genuinely don't enjoy watching people suffer. So it's like, I hope he's just acting.
Yeah. Who knows? You wanted to talk to me about something that
I don't want to talk to me anymore. Wait, what?
I don't know. Something I'd never heard of before.
Oh, Mewing.
Does that have anything to do with the Pokemon?
No, sadly, no. It's not Mewtwo.
No, Mew is a literal Pokemon.
But what about Mewtwo?
Mewtwo is also a Pokemon.
Exactly. No,
What is Mewing?
Okay, so Mewing is this. Have you seen the whole GigaChat Sigma trend?
You, bro.
Yeah, I've seen you do it.
That trend has now evolved. Instead of dying down, it's evolved into Mewing. Mewing is the actual, like, facial exercise you do to get the Giga Chad.
No way.
Yeah,
It's a workout?
it's a workout. So what you do is the term mewing is a definition of when you press your tongue up against the roof of your mouth for extended periods of time until your mouth gets tired.
Higher.
I usually find other ways to get Ali's mouth tired, but for me, in this case,
Am I doing it right?
Does it kind of
as long as it's tiring, you're probably doing it right. But personally, it's not the only solution. I like chew gum, eat carrots, like eat hard things that work your jaw out, but it does tone, it supposedly does tone your face.
Is this real? What
No,
is
it's
going
real
on?
because it pulls your, like, it pulls these muscles up.
also just getting orthodontic work, braces. It like, you know.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like the mechanical stress of that is also enough to just.
How do I look?
But that's what's trending right now. Every video I see, like every AI edit I see about it, like 1 million likes, and I'm just like,
Have you done it?
yeah, I
Like,
started.
do you do it on a...
I posted the tutorial. I made 2 different videos, just meme related videos about it using the song, and it's just you just go like, yeah, bye bye. Like the song trend that goes with it is bye bye, but it's like, I feel like it's because the Sigma and GigaChad meme just somehow has trouble dying out because it's like the longest lasting thing ever. Most memes and most trends just go like wee and then down, but this meme just keeps finding itself in different labels. First it was the GigaChad meme, and then the Sigma meme, and then that evolved into Mewing now. The Mewing is going to probably be something else, but I think it's because it's related to people trying to get a jawline, so it's never really going to die out until everyone has a
So
jawline.
has yours improved?
I don't know. I
Let me
mean,
see it.
I like. Wait,
Show
what do you mean?
us. Show us
you-
the Sigma. Show us the
okay.
jawline.
I don't know. Has it improved? Just get like a screenshot from our previous podcast and
Here,
compare
let me
the
do
two.
one and then you do one.
Have you been practicing?
I have a lot of flubber, so it kind of just looks like I'm just...
I like it because when I slap you, it's really soft on my hands.
Does it look better than what it was last time?
Wait, do it again. You struggle less. Like now you do it like that, and I can see the lines form when you do it. Before you end up just
I've been mewing, dude. I've been mewing without even knowing.
exactly. No, that's the
unwillingly
thing. It is
mewing.
mewing because it exercises like the things around your face. But I guess it's one of those things where it's like people want to get their face toned. So I don't think that the trend's going to die out anytime soon because it's kind of like fitness. It's
Yeah,
like
I mean,
it's,
fitness is never going to die out.
exactly. That's what I mean. It's like fitness. It's like it's a fitness routine for your face that keeps showing up in the form of memes. And it's just like now it's mewing. I don't know how I didn't even know it was trending until I saw too many comments about it on my post, and I was like, okay, what's happening now?
Is that what pushed you to get to 10 million subscribers? Was that right before you did it?
No. This is literally like, I'm not kidding you. This is when I got to LA. I figured out what was going on.
Oh,
I
interesting.
didn't. The meme has been going on for like at least a month, but I only found out when I got to LA and started scrolling on YouTube.
Oh, interesting. What's your goal for YouTube now?
I feel like
Did your goals change when you hit 10 million is my question.
Yes, actually. I realized nothing really happens at 10 million. Like there's nothing special. Like people treat you differently, but it's like a superficial thing. It's like a status thing. Like now you have like an 8-figure number, but it doesn't really change anything. Like I realized what's more important is a concentration of was I right?
I was checking. I was fact checking you.
Fact checker say this is false, but it's like it's better to have less but more meaningful subscribers that watch you do this kind of stuff than it is to just have an inflated amount of subscribers who just don't care about you the moment you're boring. So I realized I'd rather have people who are there for longer form content.
Do you feel like you have?
Yeah, I've definitely built that. Like that's why there's people on this stream right now. But like aside from that, like those core people, they're the ones after everyone leaves, they're the ones who actually stay and watch. Like they're the ones who like will buy what you're selling, and they'll go to your Discord, they'll go to your personal Facebook account, they'll do they'll find you to the ends of the earth. Like you'll learn their names eventually. Like that's how strong they are. Whereas the actual total number of subscribers are usually just people who just happen to come across you at some point and they'll eventually forget about you. Like, but yeah, like that. My goal is to just, regardless of what the number is, have a meaningful set of subscribers, whatever that number is. Doesn't have to be 10 million, but what if it was 10 million? That'd be different. But like,
I'd be crazy.
That'd be
Run
crazy.
a country.
Yeah, you literally run a cult with that many people. Like they'll do whatever you say. But
The
to also give them
claw.
back more.
Adam is our claw.
But to give them, like, I want to have, my goal now, I realize I want to have more meaningful impact. So I want to actually, I don't want to just keep giving them mindless entertainment. Like it's weird to see myself paying off all my bills and being able to live like this for literally doing nothing. Like for just making people laugh for a few seconds and that's it. Like it's so, like it's helping me, but it feels shallow. It feels meaningless. So I want to actually give them back something more. That's why I'm going to start doing more, I guess, more genuine content rather than just mindless meme entertainment. And like, so I have started to do more long form videos and yeah, just more like more how-tos, more advice, more streams. And then, yeah.
Cool. Well, I think that's a good place to wrap up. So,
sorry, I lost you at hello.
can you go back to New Zealand? Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for Adam. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I'll send you the invoice after.
Can you just do the outro?
Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Me and Kia are going to be busting out some good videos this month, so stay tuned.
We might be
Keep
doing more
watching.
podcasts too. We might be back next week for another podcast.
You don't have a choice, Kia.
No, you don't have a choice.
I know, I signed the
Armand,
contract.
stop it so I could beat his.
Armand, cut it now so I can slap this.
Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace out, Z-Gang.